The next word is teaching. Teaching means the activity of helping others learn something, or the profession of being a teacher. She enjoys teaching young children how to read. This means she likes helping young children learn to read. He has been teaching math for over 10 years. This means he works as a teacher and has taught math for a long time. Teaching is a very rewarding profession because you can help students grow. This means being a teacher is fulfilling because you can assist students in developing their knowledge. The next word is tear. Tear means a drop of salty liquid that comes from your eyes when you cry. She wiped away a tear after hearing the sad news. This means she removed a single drop of liquid from her eye after hearing something sad. He had tears in his eyes after watching the emotional movie. This means he was crying or close to crying while watching the movie. A tear fell from his eye as he said goodbye. This means a single drop of water fell from his eye as he said farewell. The next word is technique. Technique means a way of doing something, especially a skillful or effective way. She used a special technique to make her artwork look more realistic. This means she applied a particular method to make her art look lifelike. His technique for solving math problems is very quick and efficient. This means the way he solves math problems is fast and effective. The teacher showed us the correct technique for writing an essay. This means the teacher demonstrated the right way to write an essay. The next word is technology. Technology refers to the use of scientific knowledge to create tools, machines, or systems that solve problems or make tasks easier. Technology has made communication much faster and easier. This means the use of tools like phones and computers has helped people communicate quickly. Modern technology allows us to work from home using computers and the internet. This means new tools and systems make it possible for people to work from home with computers and online services. He is studying technology to build better robots in the future. This means he is learning about machines and systems to improve robots. The next word is teenage. Teenage refers to the period in life when a person is between 13 and 19 years old. She is going through a teenage phase where she loves music and fashion. This means she is at an age when she is very interested in music and clothes. Teenage years can be challenging as young people grow and discover who they are. This means the period between 13 and 19 can be difficult as teenagers experience change and self-discovery. Many teenage students are excited about finishing high school and going to college. This means many young people look forward to graduating from school and continuing their education. The next word is temple. Temple means a building or place where people go to worship or pray, usually in religions like Buddhism or Hinduism. The ancient temple was built hundreds of years ago. This means the temple is very old, having been constructed a long time ago. They visited a temple during their vacation in Thailand. This means they went to a place of worship while on holiday in Thailand. The temple is decorated with beautiful statues and paintings. This means the temple has many artistic and religious images inside it. The next word is temporary. Temporary means something that lasts for only a short time, not permanent. She has a temporary job during the summer to earn some money. This means she has a job that lasts for just a few months in the summer. The store is offering temporary discounts for the holiday season. This means the store has special sales that will only last for a short time. His temporary solution worked until they could find a better one. This means the solution was only meant to last for a short time until a permanent solution was found. The next word is tense. Tense means feeling nervous, worried, or uncomfortable. She felt tense before the big exam. This means she was nervous and uneasy before taking the important test. The atmosphere was tense during the meeting. This means everyone felt nervous or uncomfortable during the meeting. He was tense about the upcoming job interview. This means he was anxious and worried about the job interview. The next word is tent. A tent is a portable shelter made of fabric, usually supported by poles used for camping or outdoor activities. We stayed in a tent while camping in the forest. This means we slept and stayed in a temporary shelter made of cloth during our camping trip. The kids played inside the tent at the park. This means the children used the tent as a play area in the park. They set up a large tent for the outdoor wedding ceremony. This means they put up a big portable shelter for the wedding event held outside. The next word is terribly. Terribly means very badly or to a great extent. She felt terribly sick after eating the spoiled food. This means she felt very unwell after eating food that had gone bad. The weather was terribly cold last night. This means the temperature was very cold during the night. He did terribly in his math test and failed. This means he performed very badly on his math exam. The next word is terrific. Terrific means very good, great, or excellent. The movie was terrific, and I loved every minute of it. This means the movie was very enjoyable, and I liked it a lot. She did a terrific job organizing the party. This means she did an excellent job planning and arranging the party. His new book is terrific. I couldn't put it down. This means his new book is very interesting and exciting, and I enjoyed reading it. The next word is terrified. Terrified means feeling very afraid or scared. She was terrified during the horror movie. This means she felt very afraid while watching the scary movie. He was terrified of flying on an airplane. This means he was very afraid of being on a plane. I was terrified when I saw the big spider in the bathroom. This means I felt very scared when I saw the large spider in the bathroom. The next phrase is thank God. Thank God is an expression of relief or gratitude, often used when something good happens. Thank God, I passed my exam. This means I am grateful and relieved that I passed my test. Thank God the storm is over. This means I am thankful that the storm has ended. Thank God she is feeling better after the accident. This means I am relieved and grateful that she is recovering after the accident. The next phrase is that kind of thing. That kind of thing refers to similar activities or situations to the one just mentioned, often used to generalize. I enjoy outdoor activities like hiking, camping, and that kind of thing. This means I like activities such as hiking and camping and similar ones. She likes reading novels, watching movies, and that kind of thing. This means she enjoys activities such as reading books and watching films and other similar activities. We've been discussing music, movies, and that kind of thing all afternoon. This means we have been talking about topics like music and movies and other related subjects. The next phrase is that sort of thing. That sort of thing refers to activities, objects, or situations similar to the one just mentioned. I enjoy doing outdoor activities like hiking, swimming, and that sort of thing. This means I like activities similar to hiking and swimming, such as other outdoor sports. He's interested in photography, painting, and that sort of thing. This means he likes hobbies like photography and painting and other similar activities. They like watching documentaries, reading, and that sort of thing. This means they enjoy activities like watching documentaries and reading, along with other similar things. The next phrase is, that's it. That's it is used to show that something is complete or finished, or to express agreement or confirmation. I've explained everything you need to know. That's it. This means everything has been explained, and there's nothing more to add. You've done a great job today. That's it. You can go home now. This means you have finished the task, and you are free to leave. That's it for the meeting, everyone. Have a good day. This means the meeting is over, and everyone can go now. The next phrase is the other week. The other week refers to a time in the recent past, usually within the last few weeks. I saw her at the park the other week. This means I saw her recently within the past few weeks at the park. We went to a great restaurant the other week. This means we visited a nice restaurant recently within the last few weeks. The other week I ran into an old friend at the mall. This means a few weeks ago I met an old friend by chance at the shopping mall. The next phrase is the other side. The other side refers to the opposite or far side of something. She lives on the other side of town. This means she lives in the part of the town that is opposite or far from where I live. There's a beautiful park on the other side of the river. This means the park is located across the river from here. You need to go to the other side of the street to find the cafe. This means the cafe is located on the opposite side of the street. The next phrase is the other end of something. Shh. The other end of something refers to the farthest or opposite point of an object or place. He stood at the other end of the hallway. This means he was at the farthest point of the hallway from where I was. We sat at the other end of the table during dinner. This means we sat at the opposite ends of the table while eating. The other end of the rope was tied to the tree. This means the far end of the rope was secured to the tree. The next phrase is the passive. The passive is a grammatical structure in which the subject of the sentence receives the action rather than doing it. The passive is often used when the person or thing performing the action is not important. The book was read by millions of people. This means millions of people read the book, but the focus is on the book being read, not on who read it. In the passive voice, the object of the action becomes the subject of the sentence. This means that in passive sentences, the receiver of the action is highlighted as the subject. The passive form is often used in formal writing and reports. This means passive voice is commonly used in professional or academic writing. The next phrase is the same thing. The same thing refers to something that is identical or equal to what has been mentioned. I forgot my keys, and he forgot the same thing. This means he also forgot his keys, just like I did. They have the same thing in their bag, a gift for the party. This means both of them have identical gifts for the party in their bags. We're both looking for the same thing, a good place to eat. This means we both want to find a similar restaurant to eat at. The next phrase is the sights. The sights refer to interesting or famous places to visit, especially when traveling. We visited all the sights in the city during our holiday. This means we went to see the famous and interesting places in the city while we were on vacation. The sights in Paris, like the Eiffel Tower, are amazing. This means the famous places in Paris, such as the Eiffel Tower, are beautiful and worth visiting. She took photos of the sights while traveling through Italy. This means she took pictures of the interesting and famous places she saw during her trip in Italy. The next phrase is the whole of something. The whole of something refers to the entire or complete part of something. I spent the whole of yesterday cleaning the house. This means I spent the entire day yesterday cleaning the entire house. We watched the whole of the movie without taking a break. This means we watched the entire movie from start to finish without stopping. He ate the whole of the cake by himself. This means he ate the entire cake without sharing it with anyone else. The next word is therefore. Therefore means as a result or because of what has been said before. It was raining heavily, therefore we decided to stay indoors. This means because it was raining a lot, we chose to stay inside. She studied hard for the exam, therefore she passed with high marks. This means she worked hard, and as a result, she did well on the exam. The company was losing money, therefore they had to make some cuts. This means because the company was not making enough profit, they needed to reduce costs. The next phrase is, there's no doubt. There's no doubt means that something is certain or sure. There's no doubt that she will win the competition. This means it is certain that she will win the competition. There's no doubt in my mind that he is the right person for the job. This means I am completely sure that he is the best person for the position. There's no doubt that they will succeed with their project. This means it is clear that their project will be successful. The next word is thick. Thick means having a large distance between opposite sides or being dense and solid. The forest was full of thick trees and plants. This means the forest had many trees and plants that were close together. She wore a thick sweater because it was cold outside. This means she wore a warm and heavy sweater to protect herself from the cold. The fog was so thick that I couldn't see anything ahead. This means the fog was very dense, making it hard to see clearly. The next word is thief. A thief is a person who steals things. The thief stole my wallet from my pocket. This means a person took my wallet without permission. The police caught the thief after a long search. This means the police found the person who was stealing and arrested them. She was afraid the thief might return to her house. This means she was worried that the person who stole from her might come back. The next phrase is things like that. Things like that refers to things that are similar or related to what was just mentioned. I like outdoor activities like hiking, biking, and things like that. This means I enjoy activities such as hiking and biking and other similar ones. She buys a lot of clothes, shoes, and things like that. This means she buys clothes, shoes, and similar items. They enjoy reading books, watching movies, and things like that. This means they like activities such as reading and watching films and other related things. The next phrase is think of something. Think of something means to come up with an idea, imagine, or remember something. I need to think of a good idea for my project. This means I need to come up with a creative or useful idea for my project. When I think of my childhood, I feel happy. This means when I remember my childhood, I feel joy. Can you think of any way to fix this problem? This means can you come up with a solution to solve this issue? The next word is though. Though is used to show contrast, meaning despite the previous idea or statement. She was tired, though she still went to the party. This means even though she was tired, she decided to go to the party. I didn't like the movie, though it had good reviews. This means despite the movie having good reviews, I didn't enjoy it. It was raining, though we went for a walk. This means even though it was raining, we went out for a walk. The next word is thought. Thought refers to an idea, opinion, or the process of thinking. I had a thought about what we should do for lunch. This means I came up with an idea about where to go for lunch. Her thought on the matter was very helpful. This means her opinion or idea on the topic was useful. He didn't act on his thoughts and kept quiet. This means he didn't do anything based on what he was thinking and chose to remain silent. The next phrase is 3 times. 3 times means the number of times something happens, which is 3. I have visited that museum 3 times. This means I have been to the museum on 3 different occasions. She called me 3 times yesterday, but I didn't answer. This means she tried to reach me 3 times, but I didn't pick up the phone. He asked me to repeat it 3 times before he understood. This means he requested that I say it 3 times so that he could understand. The next word is thriller. A thriller is a type of book, movie, or story that is exciting and full of suspense. I love watching thrillers because they keep me on the edge of my seat. This means I enjoy watching exciting movies that make me feel tense or anxious. The book was a thrilling mystery with many surprising twists. This means the book was a suspenseful story with unexpected events. She enjoys reading thrillers, especially ones with a lot of action. This means she likes reading books that are exciting and fast-paced. The next word is throat. The throat is the part of the body that connects the mouth and nose to the stomach. He has a sore throat from talking too much. This means his throat hurts because he has been speaking for a long time. She cleared her throat before speaking to get everyone's attention. This means she made a sound with her throat to let people know she was about to speak. I feel something stuck in my throat. This means I have an uncomfortable feeling in the part of my body where I swallow food and air. The next phrase is throw away something or throw something away. Throw away something means to discard or get rid of something by putting it in the trash. Please throw away the empty bottles when you're done. This means you should dispose of the bottles once you have finished using them. He decided to throw away the old papers that were taking up space. This means he chose to get rid of the old papers by throwing them into the trash. She told me to throw away the food because it had gone bad. This means she asked me to discard the food since it was no longer safe to eat. The next phrase is throw out something or throw something out. Throw out something means to get rid of something by discarding it, usually by putting it in the trash. He threw out the old magazines that were piling up. This means he got rid of the magazines that had been collecting in a pile. Please throw out the empty boxes after you unpack the groceries. This means please dispose of the empty boxes once you've finished unpacking the items. I decided to throw out my old shoes because they were too worn out. This means I chose to get rid of my shoes because they were no longer in good condition. The next word is thumb. The thumb is the short, thick finger on the hand that is used for gripping things. She raised her thumb to show that she agreed with the idea. This means she used her thumb to signal approval. He injured his thumb while playing sports. This means he hurt the finger on his hand while playing a game or activity. I gave a thumbs up to show I liked the idea. This means I raised my thumb to indicate that I was happy with the suggestion. The next word is thunder. Thunder is the loud sound that comes after a flash of lightning during a storm. I heard thunder last night, and then it started to rain. This means I heard the loud sound from the storm, and soon after, the rain began. The thunder was so loud that it shook the windows. This means the sound of the thunder was very powerful and made the windows move. She was afraid of the thunder during the storm. This means she felt scared because of the loud sounds in the storm. The next word is tick. A tick is a small insect that feeds on the blood of animals and people. I found a tick on my dog after we went for a walk in the woods. This means I noticed a small insect on my dog after walking outside. He had to remove a tick from his leg carefully. This means he needed to take out the small insect from his leg in a careful way. Ticks can be dangerous because they carry diseases. This means ticks can cause health problems because they can spread illness. The next phrase is tidy up something, or tidy something up. Tidy up something means to clean or organize a place or things. She asked me to tidy up my room before the guests arrived. This means she requested that I clean and organize my room before people came over. I need to tidy up the kitchen after cooking dinner. This means I have to clean and put things in order in the kitchen. They spent the afternoon tidying up the garden. This means they worked in the garden to make it neat and organized. The next word is tiger. A tiger is a large wild cat with orange fur and black stripes, known for being powerful and dangerous. We saw a tiger at the zoo yesterday. This means we looked at a large cat with orange and black stripes at the zoo. The tiger roared loudly, and everyone could hear it. This means the tiger made a loud sound, and it was heard by everyone nearby. Tigers live in forests and are known for their strength and speed. This means tigers are wild animals that live in forests, and they are strong and fast. The next word is tight. Tight means something is fixed or held firmly in place, or it can describe something that is not loose. Her shoes were too tight, so she couldn't walk comfortably. This means her shoes were fitting her feet too tightly, causing discomfort. The lid was screwed on tight, so I couldn't open the jar. This means the lid was firmly closed, making it difficult to open. He pulled the rope tight to make sure the tent stayed in place. This means he made the rope firm and secure to keep the tent from moving. The next word is tin. Tin is a type of metal that is often used to make containers, or it can refer to a can made from this metal. The food is in a tin can, so we need to open it with a can opener. This means the food is stored in a metal container that is shaped like a can. He used a tin cup to drink water from the stream. This means he drank from a cup made of metal. The tin roof made a loud sound when it rained. This means the metal roof made noise because of the rain hitting it.